Well, good morning, good Black Friday. We'll see how Black Friday it is. It's the tailgate show Jeep version again. Oh, and happy belated Thanksgiving to those who are celebrating later. Man, where do you want to start? I mean, god damn, what a horrific showing of coaching. And it's just another example of the moment being too big for Eberfleeced. There's no leadership there. I mean, it's Friday. It's like 9 something Eastern. He's scheduled for a Zoom this morning at 9 Central, so in about 25-30 minutes. We'll see. First of all, the first half, the defense, terrible. The rush defense has been god awful. Once again, I sit there and I think, why would you even pass? You don't have to. Just run the ball. Which they did for most of the first half. I mean, we had more punts than first downs. Not a good stat. Not a good stat by any measure. I mean, not since John Fox have we seen such futility on offense. Oh, Matt Nagy. Sorry, I take that back. Matt Nagy had a couple of those. I don't know. I'm bargaining. I'm bargaining with myself. I guess this is the stages of grief that we have to go through. Let's just get down to the second half. Second half comes out. We're down 16-0. By some grace of fucking God miracle, we're only down 16. Caleb catches fire. Again, he throws a dart to Keenan Allen for a touchdown. And I'm like, okay, we got a fucking game. And he turns it on. I mean, flips the switch, turns it on. We're in this ball game. Touchdown, DJ. We're there, you know. Then you get to the fourth quarter. I mean, the DJ touchdown's in the fourth, I think. So, chronologically, it's a mess. You get the ball at the 1 yard line, and you move it to the 25. You got a 1st and 10 on the 25. You get a bad... I still think it's a bad OPI on Komet. It's a rub route, but the defender takes his knee out, just about. It's just fucking crazy. And, of course, it gets flagged. Tevin gets flagged for hands to the face, which, if you watch that play, his hand is actually on the chest, and it slips off, and he hits him in the head. He hit him in the helmet, and, of course, the guy doesn't have his fucking strapped up tight, so the helmet flies off. Strategic, possibly. But either way, it happens because Bears. That's pretty much how this goes. It just happens because of Bears. And you get 2nd and 20, right? 2nd and 20. You run a QB draw, which I don't mind that call. Larry Borum doesn't even get out of his stance. It's like, and to Larry Borum's credit on this, I'm going to give him a little leeway. As the tackle, you're supposed to invite the rush upfield, so he runs past the quarterback. Here's the problem. Pryor gets blown the fuck up, and so does Tevin. I put this picture out on Twitter. You'll see where I put the line of scrimmage. You see where DJ is. You see where Coleman Shelton is. They're already engaged in blocking. The play's there. if Borum just touches him with his hand a little bit. That play is good for maybe 7 or 8, gets you in better field goal range. But tick, 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 tick. Here's where I start asking questions. First of all, Thomas Brown is the last. He's got the mic in Caleb's ear. He has a chance. Up until what? 15 seconds on the play clock? It's 3rd and 26. You can spike it. That is an option. You can call a timeout. That is an option. What do? You know what we did. We didn't do either. No, the spike isn't ideal because it puts you at 4th and 26. And your kicker's not kicking a 58-yard field goal because he can't. He gets 48-yard field goals blocked. He sure as shit ain't gonna kick a 58-yard field goal. So, you just don't do anything. And what sucks, I put a message out there last week. I felt bad that we didn't get the win. Somebody's like, why? So Eberfleeced could keep his job for a week? It's like, no, because these guys are fucking getting their ass kicked. Every week, they go out, they put themselves in a position to win, and coaching fucks them. It just does. Small details. They miss the small details. And it's up to players to execute it. But in a moment when everything's in disarray, you can't get people aligned. You have a timeout in your pocket. You need to take control of that situation, Matt Eberfleeced, and you didn't. And then you doubled down saying, well, we handled it right. No, you didn't, because you saw your team was in disarray, and you decided, nope, I'm going to let it be in disarray. I'm going to let it be what it is. You deserve everything you get, and if you get fired today, Eberfleeced, it's 3 weeks too late, in my opinion. I'll usually give a guy some leeway and credit, but you don't deserve it. You've done nothing to deserve it. I'm over it. If this organization doesn't have the balls or guts to do what's best for these players, you know what's going to happen. Players aren't going to want to come here. We're steeped in tradition. That tradition is shit right now. The only tradition we have is losing. Since 2018. We had a fluky turnover-filled season then with marginal QB play. I don't know. I rubbed my head on it. I'm watching the game. I'm having Thanksgiving dinner with my family, And we do a tradition where we play bingo and there's prizes involved and the game's on. So I'm like, the last 2 minutes, I'm like, all right, I'm out. I'm keeping an eye on it. But it's like, at that point, I'm out of the game. I'm on to the football game. Like, this shit's happening. And they just fuck it up. Every time. Every time. Coaching error after coaching error after coaching error. I mean, football's the ultimate team sport. Players have to play and make plays. Caleb made plays. Keenan Allen's a fucking warrior. He shouldn't have been out on the field in the fourth quarter late. The way he got rolled up on, that foot was trashed. But he's out there making plays, doing the best he can because he wants to win. Your players want to win. And what do? You just sit on it. Sit on it, Potsy. Right? For some of us old schoolers, you'll get that one. Fire Eberfleeced into the sun. Promote John Hoke. Make him your interim head coach. He can call the defense too. If Eberfleeced can do it, Hoke can do it. He probably has more situational awareness than Eberfleeced anyway. The guy lives in fear. Eberfleeced just does. He is afraid of success. That's what I think it is. I think he's just afraid. He's afraid to fuck it up. Well, you fucked it up by not making a decision. I saw Lawrence Holmes on House L. By not making a choice, you made a choice. Classic Rush line, by the way. Listen to Rush. They're awesome. Anyway, San Francisco's next. Yay. Who's going to be the coach? I don't know. And I don't know if I really care. I care for the players because they're the ones putting it on the line. Caleb Williams out there getting his fucking ass kicked literally every play. Got to run around like a magician and does somehow. Even though the first half sucked. I got to be honest, first half was terrible. You can't get first downs. You can't get anything going. So now we wait. We wait to see what happens. So go Bears. See you in the future. And we'll see what happens. Have a great day.